Alright, my friends, so it's time for us to go ahead and focus on saving the item or saving the course from the details right here. So let's go ahead and focus on that. A very simple task and a very cool one. What I'd like to do right here is to place, for example, here inside our course content div, I'm gonna place another div, or we can place a span. Doesn't really make sense. Doesn't really make difference, I mean. And here we can give it a class name, and we can just say, for example, course underscore save hyphen d. So it is just a very simple task class name, right? And here I'm just gonna target it in my CSS code. So if I don't have we don't have a rule for it, so I'm just gonna paste it. Alright, and here we can just say position to be absolute. We can say top to be 1 rem and left to be 1 rem, and I think that's it. Let me check it out. Alright, so let's leave it, and we can go back and fix the style issues if we have any of these. So what we want to do, let me open one of these. First of all, we want to check if the item exists in our Redux. Then we want to load a different icon, depend on the item if it's there or not. So a very simple task that we have already did. So we have to grab also the saved from Redux. So I'm just gonna say saved. We can get it from state. So state dot, come on, why the autocomplete is not? So state, all right, we have a problem right here inside our course details, and it is the courses. It should say state, not. All right, so all right, I have a problem immediately right here. So I think you have watched it up, but I didn't really notice it. So state dot saved list, all right, like that, and we can grab the saved item or the saved array, and we can grab it here inside our, or fetch it in the props. So saved, and we can check. We have the item, which is the course. We have the array. We are gonna check for it. I'm just gonna say saved. So saved dot includes like this. If it includes the course, all right, then I wanna load an icon. All right, otherwise I'm gonna return a different icon. So we can go back to our course item and grab these icons. All right, instead of going to icons and icons 8 and search for them, we can just copy them from our application itself. So I'm gonna load this icon or this icon. All right, so like that. And here, if we go back, we can see the icon right here. It's looking not a very, it's not crystal clear, because in our CSS we have this background color. Where is the background color? Right here. It is really not the perfect one. Let me choose any color, for example this one. Switch back, we can see the text is not visible, whatever. I'm gonna focus on this one right here. Now we have placed the icon. What we want to do, we want to go ahead and check for the functionality. So very simple one. We want to implement both of the actions. So here I'm just gonna say on the top, import the actions from our actions file. All right, like that. And the action was saved item, or add saved item and remove saved item. And here I have to pass them in an object for the connect function and remove saved item. And here we can grab them from the props. So add saved item and remove save item. And here we can call them once the user click on this span right here. So I'm going to define the onClick, and here we can check first of all for which action we want to fire. So I'm just gonna say saved dot includes. If it's include the course, then I want to fire this action right here, which is to remove it. Alright, so remove saved item and give it the ID by saying course.id. And we can, otherwise I just want to add the item and I'm just gonna give it the entire course. Make sense? So as you can see, ladies and gentlemen, this is steps we already did in the previous video, so I have just wrote them in a very quick way, right? And if you compare this code into this code right here, it is this one, it is the exact same code, 100% the same. So if I switch back, you can see this code is added, and I cannot, yeah, we have the same issue that here I have to give it an arrow function, not fire the function immediately. Switching back, this course is not there. I can click it to add it, and this course is added successfully, and I can remove it from here. So as you can see, ladies and gentlemen, in this video, maybe it's not the end of the application, but that was the last steps. Alright, we are almost finished. We have some final touches like fixing the issues with the style, replacing this and that, and all kind of stuff. But as a functionality with Redux, we are completely done. Alright, we have filtering with Redux, we have displaying this information with Redux, we can add and remove, and we can display counters, we can open different components and share data between components and so on. So my whole point is here is to teach you the basics of Redux. Of course, we have a lot more to explore, and I can't wait to share the next step with you. So hopefully that makes sense. Thank you, my friends, so much for watching. And please, if you have anything that is unclear, maybe I forgot something, then please send me either a direct message anywhere at any time, and I will be glad to help you. Thank you, my friends, so much for watching. See you in the next one.